Ja. Okay. Ja, not bad.
You must go that side of it. Oh, you? Okay. Tell it to your face. Sorry, Ira. Dat is beter voor de veranda. So far from the two.
Did you put your water back on?
Hold on.
Very good, Ira. Well done.
Any something? Next one. Alright, let's see what's going on. It seems like it's a free quarter ahead. They're going to play it down, yeah? And Gert Sander, the lead for Brian Isherwood. It's about a meter short. Great line, brilliant line, just a little bit short. And we're going to have Peter Matthews now playing with Jerry McCord. Let's see what he's going to do. That looks great ball. Oh, just miss his line. Just miss his line. Also a little bit short here. And again, we're going to see what Gert's going to do. Okay, and it seems like it's Gert playing exactly the same shot. Good brain memory there. And Jenny wants Peter to come around.
Very good.
Gert's ball. A little bit of weight there. Like a great ball. Great ball. Oh, about 3-4 meters. 4, yeah, 10 meters. We're watching brilliant bowls here at Helderberg Bowling Club. Watching the Peter Grant Helderberg 6's. Final day for Helderberg 6's. Broadcasting on ring 1 and 5 and 6. And it seems like Ineke is holding shot there, brilliant shot bowl. And we're going to look at Chili. Can she make a difference in the head there, getting rid of the ball, playing against her own player's ball. And it is Brian playing with forehand, trying to draw another shot, about to meet and half shot, unfortunately. Chini with a large ball, can she make a difference? No, a little too strong and too wide. It seems like Brian picked up the shot there, and watching a brilliant game here on ring 5 and 6, and it seems like it is had the lead for Brian, the living jack, and it seems like they're going to play a long head here. A little bit slower than usual because they had a couple of rain. There was some rain, and so the green is a little bit slower, but it will pick up later. As people are playing, the speed will pick up. And we look at Gert over there. Let's see what he's going to do. Nice action. Good start, just unfortunately 2 meters short. And next on the mat is Peter Matthews for Jenny McCord. We'll update you of the score soon. Thanks for the help from Paul. And you can see on the speed that the people are bowling that it is a little bit heavy on the foot. And again, Gert with his second ball. Let's see if he puts some weight on now. Thank you to our sponsors, Personal Trust. And a brilliant ball, just past Jack. A back ball is always better than a front ball. Let's see what Peter is. Are you going to react? Peter also playing backhand. Play with a little bit more weight, but unfortunately misses his line. And Gert with his last ball. I must admit that he's playing a brilliant line. He sure has got his line here. Again, going on to the backhand. And that looks a great ball. That looks a brilliant ball. Oh, again about a meter through. It seems like he's still holding at least 2 shots here. And Peter with his last ball, also playing the backhand. Lovely weather in Somerset West today after the rain. Again, he missed a little bit of his line. And let's see what Ineke is going to do. Ineke is playing second for Brian Isherwood. Ineke with the Tiger Pro bowls. pick up the jack, and that is good bowling. Pick up the jack, move it to Elite's bowls have standard, and she's like holding 3 shots. Brilliant bowling from Ineke. And let's see what Martin Klopper is going to do. He's got some work to do now. He's got a little bit of work. Let's see what he's. Somewhere they have to play with some weight, but again, that's a problem. And he is done brilliant. He is really playing brilliant. He made contact. According to Brian, said Brian just giving some advice to his second Ineke to change the hand to going to play forehand now. Still seems, according to Brian, he's still holding 2 shots, but that was a brilliant first ball from Ineke with Tiger Pros. Let's see the line she took. Unfortunately, I think she's going to eat the traffic. That's unfortunately the problem that you have with front bowls. You don't always want front bowls, but Martin played this brilliant first bowl. Let's see what he's doing with the second ball. He's still playing on his backhand. It seems like he misses his line again, hitting the front traffic there. Ineke with her last ball. Going back onto backhand. Let's see what she's going to do onto a backhand. Brilliant day at Helderberg Bowling Club. Going a little bit too wide. Great weight, a little bit wide. Thank you to our sponsors, Personal Trust and HIV, HP Insurance Brokers, that sponsors this day. Without our sponsors, we will never have bowls like we're seeing today. We're really watching a brilliant game here at the Peter Ground. Oh, just running through. Oh, unfortunately, ball into the dish. And we can see what the 2 skips going to do now. It seems like Brian is holding 2 shots here. Peter Ground, Helderberg CCC at Helderberg Bowling Club. What a lovely day. It's some rain, but there's definitely no rain inside. Let's hope for play's sake. Let's see what Brian is going to do. I think he's holding 2 shots. Great action from Brian. Also going into a little bit short. Yeah. Ineke shows you 2 short. Now let's see. Jenny lost a little bit weight. You can see it immediately from a bowler. The moment the ball leaves your hand, you know that it's not going to be a great ball. She was eating the grass there. And we all do it. You know exactly when that ball leaves your hand. You could see she lost her balance, and balance is so important in this game. Let's see what Brian is doing with his ball. A little bit wide and short. Not a very good ball. You could hear him there. And that happens. Unfortunately, that bowls is a game that nobody playing a better balance this arm from Jenny. Let's see what the ball is going to do there. Playing with some good weight, good line. Unfortunately, the weight is a little bit short. Let's see if we can say I'm near man again. Let's see again eating front traffic. Hey, that is always a headache for anybody, but front traffic is. Martin just told him Jenny was 1.5 meters short. Better balance this arm from Jen. Playing with some weight. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, she's playing a great ball there. She's really playing a great ball. Let's see what happened. And it is only one to Brian Isherwood's team. Great bowling from Jenny there. Brian said he was holding two, but at the end of the day, he only picked up the one. This is absolutely brilliant weather to play bowl. Doesn't make it's overcast. And they going to play short edge. Run off for a short end. And we having fat on the mat. Great start. You can hear Martin, Brian telling a good start. Let's have a look here at Peter. A back ball is never lost. It's always best to have a back ball because then you've got something to play to. And that is a brilliant ball from Peter. Great toucher, and he is holding shots at this point down. It's still early days. Great ball from Peter. You can see his action. He's not happy. He's not very happy with that ball. Let's see why he's not happy. He missed his line. His weight was great. Unfortunately, he lost his line. You could see him doing a little practice shot again. We all do it. Every time myself playing balls, you know exactly. I always sit across myself if you play a bad ball. But that happened in balls. Seems like he's going a little bit wide here. Oh, he nearly push. Fast ball in. And going to play his last ball here. Great action. Nice swing through. Head down, stay down. Let's see where he's going to aim. No. He's about 2 meters short. 2 meters short at this point. Pete is holding shot here. Let's see what Pete is going to do with his last ball. Second ball was a little bit too wide and too strong. And another great ball. That's a great ball. Great position right in front of the jack, and he's got one ball covered. Let's see what Inek is going to do. Inek is bowling brilliant with the Tiger Pros. He's really hitting a line and weight here. Inek coming in with the Tiger Pros. Running a little bit hard, a little bit too strong. It's about 3 meters through. Let's see what Martin is going to do here. Martin with his first ball. It's nice having Paul here. Paul, do you have any scores on your side?
On this link that we have now, that we are is 10-0 up for Isherwood's side, and David East is leading 5-4. So combined it is 15, but they don't work on combined scores. But yeah, the one trip side is leading, the other one is not, is just behind, so 5-4. And all the other scores going down, it's some big leads there for the top two teams. Stefan Kuhn is his team is the leading side so far. They were half a point ahead of John Kearns' side, but neither John Kearns nor the other team have picked up any shots. So yeah, Stefan Kuhn is way ahead there, 10-11-1 and 11-9-0 or something like that, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah, that's a big score. And you're missing playing out today, Paul?
Yeah. So we had to work yesterday, so I don't like doing half a competition. So I prefer to play the whole thing. Can't do one day and not the other. So yeah, that's why I'm missing out. But well, enjoying what I second like most is the broadcast. So hopefully that can be right today.
I must admit, it's a brilliant day at the club. As I said earlier on, the weather is absolutely perfect. A little bit overcast as we watching Peter with his last ball. Watching a brilliant tournament, Peter Grant Helderberg 6's. Let's see what he's going to do. He's holding only the one shot now. Jen is holding one shot. At least I think she's going to get onto the board with one shot. Yeah.
Well, let's hope. There's always hope. But Brian Isherwood is one of our flag A-side players, and he's very accomplished. Was our club champion a year or two ago. So he's a good player, and he rubbed me down a week or so ago in our handicap singles. So he's very accomplished. You won't leave it like that, or if he can help, he can draw you to pieces, this guy.
You can see he's got a brilliant action. And he's also playing here at Helderberg.
Helderberg member. Like I said, he's one of our flag side. He was the third for Grant Jason. First year as a third for him. He's normally in the front rankers, but we were limited to options. With this new flag format of the Saturday and Sunday play, you were left with, I think, 11 or 12 players in total that were available. And so we had to call up some of the guys that are in the front rank to fill in because our back rankers were a bit weak. And so that was the effect of that. And they actually did all right. They didn't do too bad. Still learning the position. And
how did you find the first year of the new flag competition? I believe there's a lot of people that was not happy, but how did you find it?
I would prefer if you play 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday, and then flag is over in 3 weeks, and then we've got at least some of the summer available. It's better than 10. Definitely, we played 5 weeks or 6 weeks was our total, and it's better than 10. But still, I would prefer it to be less because the best time of the year, and you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere, because it's just taking up your time.
At this point in time, it seems like Jenny's holding shot, and she's going to clear it. I mean, she don't want to risk it because Ineke ball in front. If she hit it just wrongly, she can. She's declared a shot, taking the one, and they on the board. And how many downs?
Points count. So every end that you win, it counts as points. So rather take the shot. You might be losing the game, but you can win the rest of the ends, and then you still get a lot of points. So you are chasing points at the end of the day.
And that's important, especially if every head is accounting a point. And how many times did you see teams coming from behind once you get on the board? Because a lot of times it's a little bit difficult, but once you get on the board, things can start happening quick.
That happens very quickly. It can change suddenly, and you just need 1 or 2, and before you know it, you pick up a 3 and a 4, and then you're back in the game. So, never give up, but take the points that are on offer, take it and grab it, put it in your pocket, and move on.
That's true, Paul. The teams playing here today, is it mostly here from the Helderberg area, or is it from a wider area?
Obviously a lot of the basin sides. There are teams from Somerset West, teams from Helderberg, mixed teams. There are also Stellenbosch here. The team from Mowbray I saw, a team from Durbanville. What's his name? Richard Lang. He has won this tournament a couple of times. So they back every year. They're playing the purple shirts there on the other side. And so it's a mix. We normally we have room for 16 teams, and normally it's the 16 that was there last year. Is normally the guys that are back. So maybe we look for one or two sides. I think the long weekend and the PBA that's going on has, we were still looking for one team on Monday, but we followed it up with the local guys. So it's just I think. The long weekend has maybe changed the plans. So, and again, our dates are, our club, the tournament date is normally a bit later, but because of all the stuff that is happening, we were limited to dates, so this is the best date that we could pick, and but we got a full field, so we can't complain.
No, you never complain if you do have a full field playing, all the links full. And brilliant atmosphere. As I said earlier, the day is awesome. It's not hot like it was in the Cape for the last couple of weeks. It was really boiling hot here, and this weather is absolutely stunning now.
But you can see some of the guys are really battling because even though it's cloudy, it's still humid, and the guy next door, he's flapping his shirt all the time because it's getting hot. And if you sit still, then it actually is quite warm still. So the cloud overcover makes that there's no sun, but it's still quite humid.
That's the thing from down in the coast. You get the humid weather. And there's a lot of people always say that you don't have to be very fit to play bowls. And I found that is a very, very, very weird statement. You've got to be fit to play bowls. What do you say?
Yeah, no, definitely. Especially when you play more than one day. You can get away with not being so fit for an afternoon game, and that's good. But when you enter a 2-day or a 3-day tournament or 4, like the All Cape 5 days national, those type of things, then you battle. Then you battle because it's 21 ends twice a day, 3 days, 4 days. And it gets you. Then, before you know it, you are quite knackered. Even myself, that play often, and I have a long and especially a tough day on the green. When I get home, it's moeg, man. It's moeg.
Your moeg is moeg. And what I always found, playing 3-4 days or all Cape play 5 days, mentally it drains you.
Especially if you're doing well. Because then you're in it the whole time. You can't let it you can't let it slip. If you go there for fun, then it's a different story. But if you go there to compete, you have to be on it the whole time. And 5 days in a row is quite a lot. And that helps. So your mental toughness needs to be mental fitness needs to be as good as your body fitness. Because once your body starts taking strain, then your mind goes. Then your mind is all over the show, and then it becomes a battle all over.
Absolutely true. I mean, playing bowls myself, if your mind is not there, if you lost concentration, you've got a big battle on hands.
I must say, just on these guys that are playing, Ineke is a Netherlands international player, so she represents Netherlands in World Championships and those things. But the guy that's playing with her, Martin Klopper, he's a ranked novice, 2 years playing. The guy that's playing lead in Ineke's side, ranked novice, 2nd year playing. So for them to step up to this level is a bit nervous. Barrett said to me last night, and I got here and I see all these people, I was like, this is not so much a competition. It's not this is tough. And good for them for the experience, and good for them for still they filling in for me. But Gerrit is filling in for my son who would have played, and it also worked got him. And I was supposed to play in Brian's place, so Brian is filling in for me. So This is my team, but yeah, I can't. We have to work sometimes.
That's true. Duty calls, you have to work. I mean, I find it myself. So you say Ineke is playing for the Netherlands because you can see she's playing brilliant bowls at this point. She's really playing brilliant bowls for the Tigers.
Yeah, she has played. She represented the Netherlands at the World Championships. Yeah, so she has got international experience.
But I must admit that Gert, the lead for Brian, is really playing very well. Especially on this green that's a little bit heavier. And it seems like Brian has played a brilliant ball there, hitting Ineke's ball up. Let's see what Jenny's going to do here. Seems like Brian's team is one up again. She's playing with a little bit of weights.
The hand is hanging, but it's not really bending all the way. So
No.
try and play into it and just hang out a bit.
Yeah, normally if green is a little bit heavier, then it is hanging if you play it with some weight.
You know, they had some rain overnight and it was quite damp when we got here this morning. So I'm sure as soon as it dries out, it will be a bit more true. And speed will also pick up, because this green is running very, very quickly. Last every guy that played flag here, we had so many, look at you, lucky didn't work. But, you know, all the teams that played flag here, we had huge compliments, especially for our A green. We only played on A, but we had huge compliments, and the green is running very, very well. So, yeah, we're proud of our greens. And it's a lot of hard work to get a green like that. Brian goes up and punches that, there goes another. Jenny's got no more bullets. So, and just punch up and be up at it. So it was nice to have. You know, and you've got balls in the head, it makes it so much easier. You can play with more confidence. It helps.
That's always the big secret, get balls in the heads. And that's why a lot of people think your main bowlers are the skips. But I've learned over years, your most important player is normally your lead. He's deciding, you can see Gert's not very happy, he's playing that shot over again. Let's see who's his jack. He's not the way Brian wants him to bowl. And that,
Gerrit, not Gert, it's Gerrit. He'll let you know that.
Sorry, Gerrit.
Yeah, also, is it like I said, he's a ranked novice, and but you know, with the type of ball he plays, it's not big swingers, so it makes it a bit easier. But again, if you miss it or anything, then the pressure starts building. Then the running part, that's where Brian wanted the jack, almost. The placing of the jack is very important. You know, people think it's you just throw. I played against the guy last weekend. I think out of the 21 ends we played, I think every time, about the 10 or 11 ends that he had the time to play, I think he missed it by about 9 out of 11. He missed throwing it off the rink. He just couldn't throw the jack. When I marked his game, it was the same. He just couldn't throw the jack, and I think it's a mental thing. There's no bias. How difficult can it be to just roll the jack down? But for some people, it's a big thing.
What I found, I love playing leading competitions because I love the pressure up front. I really do, and I love playing lead. And a lot of bowlers today, and I don't know if it's happening all over. It seems like leads not practicing bowling the jack. I think the people got an idea you have to throw the jack, and it's actually a brilliant bowling there from Pete. He's got two brilliant bowls. It's also great to have bowls, they call it the ear bowling, next to the jack. So wherever it goes, you are right, nicely covered there.
I will disagree a bit like that. We've got a guy in the club that says that's Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, so the jack was a bit covered, so you couldn't see the jack, and then you opened it up. So now for me, my eyes light up. I want to catch that jack right in between, those two Dolly Partons and stick it to the back. So, you know, you want to try, but you need to get close, you know. So you need to get close, but if it is a bit tucked away, it makes it more difficult. Now, when you open it up, then suddenly, you know, it gives someone the confidence. Rest on the side, so it's not the ideal. You don't want the ear. Ear you can work off. That's my opinion, in any case.
No, but you're 100% correct. I mean, the perfect bowl for Peter there would have been going to the back. I mean, brilliant.
Good shot.
You can see she's a bowler. You can see she's bowling a lot.
They also retired, so they have a lot of time to practice and play a lot of ladies' days. She was our president. She's our club president. But currently she resigned because of commitments. But yeah, so she's a good leader as well. You know, we did well under her as the president. I enjoyed it because a bit not old school. You know, she's not old school. You know, she's a bit forward thinking and wants to modernize and wants to change. You know, our bowls is, you know, to say it most is, you know, it's a boring game. You know, it's silent. There's nothing going on. But when you play it, it's a different story. But she wants to make it a little bit more lively and, you know, get more vibes. But yeah, it's not always possible.
I agree, it's not always possible, but I also like a nice vibe and everything. So, but just back to the jack. I found it a lot of times people just frame the jack instead of using the jack as an extra bowl to deliver it. Because you use the same action, same weight, same everything, and you've got, you know what your weight is going to be.
That's what I do. It's my first ball. I use that as my first ball. So I try and deliver it exactly the same as what I would do to deliver the shot of my first real ball. And it makes it just, you're getting into the rhythm quicker, you know.
Absolutely, that's why I say I love playing lead, because if I've got a mat, I've got an extra ball, and I can decide, especially if you see people love to play a long end or short end, three-quarter end, and you can play the opposite, but he's not liking to play.
Yeah, no, true. There you go, Martin, there's some good weight there. You made contact, you would have been in the story, but that's something there at the back, because Brian can also trail the jack to the back. It's all his bowls there. He's set up quite nicely.
As they say, a back bowl is never a last bowl.
Just some of the other teams, other guys, different, there's some provincial players. Silver Burns on the other side is international over and over. I saw a picture of her this week where it's like 700 medals, nationals, you know, national titles, a well accomplished player. Been around the block for many years and still gets, not anymore, but last 2 or 3 years, but not long ago, she was still in the main mix of the national squad. That makes her all sick.
Yeah.
Talk about a legend. That is one of probably South Africa's legends, Sylvia Burns.
And you know, you can have the best bowler and playing against a novice, and you can have an off day, and you can see Jenny was not happy with the delivery there. Let's see where that ball came. Yeah. Not good weight control, misaligned.
On the ring next to the lady on the mat there, that's Karen Norman. She's also one of our, also a novice. She and her father started playing. Miles is at Somerset West, and but she's got a lot of potential. And one of the novices and player of the year, and did it well all over.
It's wonderful if you get young players coming through like that, and you can see immediately someone's got a potential. Let's see what she can. It looks good. Oh, she's playing against a Leeds ball there.
One thing that I'm not quite, I won't say, that's just, again, it's my opinion, but which I'm not happy with, is that some of the youngsters entered Western Province singles and Western Province novices, and now they've gone through to the rounds, but now they can't play because they have to go to inter-districts, the under 25s or the junior inter-districts. So they had to make the choice to pull out of the Western Province competition or go to the inter-district. So obviously they will go to. So now all those rounds that were played were actually basically lost. So you should decide it. They should have decided beforehand. Listen, I'm playing either the inter-districts or I'm going that, because now it starts to draw around. You know, guys that lost the section. Now suddenly, who's going to go through in that section? So, that is, for me, that was quite silly. They shouldn't have given the option. You must, if you enter, you must know, I'm going to be available for that competitions later rounds or not. So I think that was there's something wrong there. They shouldn't have, it should have been communicated properly to them. Like, listen, this is what you should do. You choose the one or the other. If you're going to play Western Province singles, because they think they expect they're not going to make it. How can you expect you're not going to make it? You enter the competition to try, of course.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
But I think that's where the eagerness of the youth comes in. And I agree 100% with you. You must keep focused on where you're going to play, what you're going to play, because you can't lose focus. Focus is so important in this one. And I agree with you.
But it also, now it is the word deter youngsters from entering next year. Because I'm not going to enter, because then I'm not going to, so now we don't get youngsters in the, you don't get those up and coming players playing in the Western Province competitions. So where are they gauging themselves on Western Province singles? So I think the date should have maybe have been looked at. They do it for senior players, So,
I agree with you on that one.
But that's administration, how it works.
I agree with you fully there. They should have, because most SA dates, you get that in advance, long time before. So, Gerrit was just out of line with his jack, so Brian had to throw the jack back, and that gave. That's a brilliant.
That's how you follow it up.
That's it. Just brilliant direction. Touch it, next to it. Let's see what.
We'll keep a bit better track on the next game, with the scoring wise, because it's difficult to get that text off, and there's more room. So we were setting up and trying out first, so we lost the first couple of ends, but the next one we'll start from fresh. From the first end, we'll know who's got what, and we'll keep you updated on the score there a bit better. Matthews drew one tight on the jack. That's Sarah is going to take, just carrying a bit of weight. But again, at the back, it's not bad.
I believe in back balls.
Matthews is also one of those that he's not young. He's 80-year-old.
How old is Peter?
Just past 80.
80.
Yeah. And so he's one of the couldn't play league Saturdays and Sundays. He was one of our flag leads. Welshman.
Gerrit van der Mat again. Played the brilliant first ball. For Norris, he's basically brilliant. You can see he's follow through, stay down. Brilliant bowling. Absolutely brilliant bowls from him. Let's see what Peter is doing now. For 80-year-olds, if I'm 80 and I can still play like that, I'll be very happy. That's a little bit short. Didn't follow Brian. It seems like he said play down.
That green ball there is right on top of the jack there by his foot.
Let's see if we can change that.
It would be difficult for the balls to draw around that and get the shot. He's played a little bit positive.
Nice try, just a little bit through, but again, two back balls. That jack is going to the to the back. Now let's see what Martin's going to do here. He is holding shot.
Martin and his wife Ira also very keen. They started as bridge players. We also have a bridge club using our premises. They come and play bridge on Mondays, I think. And so a lot of them have actually turned into bowlers. I think we've got four of them that turned from bridge players to bowls players, him and his wife. And then Kathy somewhere, and there's another lady that I can't remember. I think her name is Glenda or something. I can't remember her name. But from playing bridge and seeing what the guys are doing at the bowls, and then started playing bowls. So the value of multi-purpose in your club.
Absolutely, and that's how you get new people introduced to bowls. You have to do it, otherwise you're not going to get great growth.
Yeah.
Let's see what Martin's going to do. His first ball was brilliant.
Let me go see what's the score, what's going on here at the back. Walk around. Good luck there.
Scores, thanks, Paul. Let's see what Inge is going to do with her last ball. As you heard, she's representing the Netherlands. It seems like she's going to pull up short there. Yeah, no, that is not a good ball from Inge. She's not very happy with herself. Martin with his last ball. Let's see what he's going to do. I think by holding two shots, he's hitting the front traffic. Hitting his own slits ball there. And as we discussed early on, your best ball is normally your back balls. Especially if balls is 2, 3, 4 meters ahead, then that's the time that you run into traffic, and that's what you never want, is to run into traffic with a couple of inches in front of it. It's much better, but running into traffic, that's not what anybody wants. Let's see what Brian is going to do ahead. He's playing with some weight. Want to make contact there. Oh, he's unfortunately, it seems like he's hitting one of his Gerrit's balls. Jenny's going to draw again there. Let's see his close. A brilliant ball. Oh, great shot, Jenny. Brilliant ball. Seems like they're holding 3 shots here now. Unfortunately, Brian took Gerrit's ball out there. But he has to go for it. He's got the back ball, so he can play with confidence. Let's see what's going to do again. How many times did we say it and say no again? You don't want to have all that front ball. But now the head is open, and let's see what Jen's going to do with her ball. She's played a brilliant first ball, must admit. She seems like she's missing a line there, but yeah, unfortunately missing a line. And in a case, calling Brian to play a drawing shot. Head is open, drawing shot, play to the jack, and he can pull it off there. Seems like he's missing his line and weight. Yeah, unfortunately his line weight's not there. Jenny on the mat. I think she's holding 2, maybe 3 shots. Let's see. It looks like 2 and a measure. Jenny last ball. Let's see what she's doing there. It looks brilliant ball again. Brilliant ball again. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, that is absolutely great bowling. Well done, Jenny. let's see what they picked up. I think they picked up at least. Let's have a look. They're taking out 1, 2 shots, 3 shots. I'm going to measure for 4 shots. From this side now, we're not in the head. I would assume it's 4 for Jenny. That was a great pickup. Brilliant balance from Jenny. Let's see, I'm measuring now for the 4th shot. Yep. And Binneke shows 4 shots to Jenny. Well done. Great pickup. That's why we say, never say never. We really did need that 4 shots. We really did need it. It's nice having Paul Ferns here with us today. He just went and have a look at all the scores around the rink, so we give you up-to-date updates about the scores. And with the next game, let's see what Peter is going to do. Like Jenny asked for 3/4 head, and let's see what they're going to do. They have the brilliant last one. And Peter started it, that's what he said earlier on. Your leads first bowl is so important. Lost a little bit of the balance. It looks like he missed his line a bit there. Missed his line a little bit. Got to meet it short and he missed his line. Gerrit, as we've heard, is a novice playing second year. Let's watch his action. Great action. Not happy. Missed balance again. Let's see what his ball is going to do. And he missed his line. And just shows again, everything happens on the mat. Everything happens on the mat. Once the ball left your hand, you can't do anything. It seems like Peter missed some balance, and I think his line is going to be off again. So important to keep balance. Gerrit, his first ball also missed some balance. Let's have a look what. For novice, he's really playing well. That's much better. That's brilliant. Steady, head down, and you can see him as well. Little bit through, but as we said earlier, back bowl, always a good bowl. Never lost. Peter with his last bowl, holding shot at this point. Can be 2 shots, 1 and a measure, at early days. Better balance from Peter there. Oh, that's great bowling. That's a great bowl there from Peter. Really great bowl. Brilliant weights. Gerrit with his last bowl. Peter is playing the last 2-3 heads. He's finding his rhythm. And let's see. Unfortunately, he missed his line and weight there. And Peter is holding 2 shots. Martin Klopper playing second for Jenny. Let's see what Martin is going to do here. Looks like a great line. It's not a very great line here. Going to a little bit insurance. Yes. Jenny said great play. Needs the ball at the back. Anneke, I must admit, she's really playing very well for the white and blue Tigers. Great action. Absolutely great line here. It's a great line coming a little bit through again. About 2 meters through. Yes, Ryan says 2 meters through. And let's see what Martin's going to do. They have to pick up a ball now to the back. Brian's team's got 3 balls at the back. A lot of time people always say, but that's a wasted ball, it's not close to the jack, and nobody wants a ball close to the jack. And another great ball there from Martin. It's exactly the same line. Let's see what Anneke is going to do. I'm sure she's not going to leave that there like that. Not the way she's playing. Seems like she missing a line a little bit, yeah? Oh, it seems like she's drawing shot there. And that's what he said. She's not going to leave it like that. Jenny showed that shot is down. Let's see what Martin is going to do. Okay, Martin. Jenny said legs. So that ball is going to be short. Yeah, no, that's about 4 meters short. Ineke. Holding short now. Great action. Another great ball from Ineke. Oh, just great memory. I said we'll have a look at your second ball. Holding definite one. Maybe one I measure. We feel a little bit of the raindrops coming down here. And lovely day here at Helderberg, Somerset West. After all this heat we had for the last couple of weeks in Cape Town, it was boiling hot. Today, brilliant weather, a little bit rainy. I'm talking about some drops. But they say 50 millimeter rain, drop 15 millimeters apart. Let's see if the skip going to make a chance here. Jenny McCord. She's going to hit the front traffic again there. Yep, unfortunately. Unfortunately, running into the traffic. Again, it's so important. Your line is so important. Brian, nice action. Seems like he's not very happy. Looks like a great ball. And that is a thing, he picked up the ball. And now let's just prove again the two black balls that's laying next to it. That is Martin's klopper ball. If you didn't have that black ball there, oh, Jen's not very happy, she jumped up. She really jumped up there and you could see where the ball is. Not much changing. They were laying one. Measure for two now, they're definitely laying one. Brian again coming in, let's see what he's going to do. Another great ball. Absolutely great ball. Let's see what Jen's going to do with her last ball here. Jenny looks very good here. Jenny looks very good here. Looks like a very good ball. Oh, unfortunately. Just push Brian's ball in, but he was laying short. And now that's definitely second shot. So it's going to be one shot for Brian. Let's see what he's going to do with his ball. Now, hit the traffic and add this one to Brian's speed. It's nice to have a help here. It's always nice if you can ask a helper if she can go and give us a score here. Can you go and give us an update from the scoreboard perhaps? That would be nice if we can have an update on the score. Will you be able to go and get the score for us? Thank you, Anna. We'll get the update from the score now, from the two scoreboards now from Anna. She'll come back with a score now for us. Again, it's a three-quarter end. Had it played with three-quarter ends as Brian asked him to do. And let's see now. Had it on the mat. Just running a bit through, 2 meters through, according to Brian. But again, bubbles in the back, always great, always wonderful. bowl looks a great bowl. Looks a brilliant bowl. A brilliant bowl. Oh, he just missed it. He just missed it. Wow. Good bowling, Peter. He is really finding his line and length here. Good rhythm at this point. Let's see what Khaled is going to do. He's not going to leave it far behind. Just a little bit short. It seems like Brian is still holding shot. Is he going to change that? No, skips it. No, keep going. That's something I believe is a lead plays one side of the green, up and down. Very seldom to change your hand if you lead. I always found, forget about the ball in front of you. Let's see what he's going to do. Brilliant ball. And just hit his own ball. But it's so important for a lead to keep his hand. Doesn't matter what happened there. It's always brilliant. Do you have an update there for us?
Yes, I do. 14 fives on the 11th end for Brian.
Okay, 14-5. And that's after 11 ends. They're busy with the 12 end. Thank you, Hannah. It's so nice to get updates. Let's see what Peter's going to do. He's still holding shot. Difficult to say from our angle here. Let's see where he's going to end up. It's a little bit short now. He's a little bit short, so. It seems like Inga is also got the meter short. Martin on the mat. Let's see what Martin can do here. It seems like he's still holding shot there. Let's see where his ball is going in. He's a little bit wide and it's a little bit strong, but going to the back. And it's Brian asking Inga to play exactly the same shots. The replay. I don't know if she's playing short, it's difficult to say. Let's see action from back here. Great action from Inga. Oh, that is a great bowling. Touch there from Inga. It just shows you what experience is doing. Martin on the mat, so we'll see what Martin's going to do now. Nice action, that white ball. Oh, just missed it. Just missed his line. Inga on the mat again. So, playing shots. Oh, missed the line. Unfortunately, missed the line. Martin with his last ball. Seems like he missed his line there. And wait. So after 11 in, Brian's team is leading. Jenny's team 14-5 playing the 12 end here. We try to keep you updated with the score in front of us. Again, thank you to our wonderful sponsors. While Brian is going to the mat. Thank you for Personal Trust. Personal Trust is really a brilliant sponsor for bowls all around South Africa. You'll always find Personal Trust, and it's so nice and important for all our bowlers to support our sponsors. Personal Trust got brilliant packages, brilliant deals for the bowlers. Let's see what Brian's doing there, right onto the bowl. Oh, brilliant bowl from Brian. Wow. Now that looks like 2 shots there for Brian. So yeah, thank you Personal Trust. Thank for your generous sponsorship all around South Africa with the bowls. That is much appreciated. A little bit weight, but you have to play with some weight. And it can pull it just a little bit. One of our top bowlers always say, "Een gras dik te wye." I think he's not very happy. It seems like why he's not happy. He's hitting one of the balls up again, so not a bad result. One of our top players, is my crew always say, "Een gras dik meer gras." Now that's difficult for him. Hitting one of the opposition balls in. Primary love ball. Seems like holding at least 3 shots there now. Let's see what Brian's gonna do. Let's see what Brian's gonna do. One in, one out. That can be 4 shots. Can Jenny make a difference? It seems like 4 shots there. Not Jenny missed a lot. But she's hitting one of their balls in. Now let's see what's going to happen here. 2 balls out, going to make it for third. 3. So the score moves up after 12 ends to 17-5. Do you have some updates here for us?
No, I can't remember all the scores. Too many.
How long have you been member here at Helderberg now?
I think it's my 10th or 11th year.
And your son is also playing here?
Yes, my eldest, Glenn, he also started playing last year. And he did well, got in our flag A side. It's one of the...
After 1 year?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So that the ball's not in the blood. That's the family.
I think it's just basic ball sense. Because they were good in rugby and they were good in cricket and they were good in golf. And so we can play all ball sports. Some of them better than others, but all good. It's got the right mentality.
That's absolutely brilliant. Great start from Helderberg. I found golfers, especially golfers, adapted to balls so quick. A lot of good golfers become great bowlers.
It's the touch. I think it's the touch.
Brilliant start. Oh, it's a brilliant bowl.
It's definitely not his fault that the scoreboard looks like it is, because they're way behind. But Peter has done his part. It's the backup between Ineke, that international experience against a ranked novice, makes it a bit of unfair, if you can say that. But you have to learn somewhere.
Absolutely correct. I said earlier, I think Ineke is playing brilliant balls. She's a real game changer. Yep.
She was just now away with the Western Province side as well, so she's a accomplished bowler.
Oh, did she play with instead of
Quack, 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 and he gets the shot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. On the ring next door, he just said quack, 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 and then he goes to the shot.
How many times people said, that's lucky? But again, your weight and your line must be perfect to get a shot like that.
Nah, that's luck. There's no way. And your weight is the only thing that matters, but again, you play overweighted shot and you get more of it.
Again, it was quack, quack, quack.
And you get more of the ball than you should have, and that takes all the weight also. But you create your own luck.
That's absolutely true. If you've got bowls there, you can create luck. And that's why I say bowls is a triple L game. Line, length, and luck.
Yeah.
Let's see what Peter's doing with his lot. Well, brilliant coming around. That is great bowling. Well done, Peter. Well done. I think that is one of the biggest things, well, especially when I started bowling, is a ball laying in your line there, in your eye, and you always think, oh, I can't get it out of it.
Yeah.
Is to mentally block that ball out and try to come around. Let's see what.
That's a challenge. It is, and it, for a lot of people,
Short,
even the bowler is 3 meters short, then they think it's in their line.
Absolutely.
The bowler is only 10 centimeters wide, so
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of room inside or out around it. So.
But it's a mental block.
Yeah. Like the throwing of the jack. It becomes a mental thing.
I had it when playing bowls. If I pull up short to play over water was always a mental block to me. I don't know why, but it was.
It's like a magnet.
Absolutely.
That dam pulls you in. Doesn't matter where you, how big you are. Yes, the water always attracts your ball, sucks it in.
At the same with bowls, the front bowls always attract your ball. If you're laying around or and past it or, and then let's see what India is going to. She's not going to leave it like that. She's not going to. Oh man, great ball. One short and 85. Let's see what Martin's going to do there.
Well, the score is big, you know. Next door they were 10-1 down. Suddenly I think they are 10-9 behind. Oh, yeah, I didn't see who got the shot there. But, you know, the scores are, you're never far away, you know. With 2 ends to go and you're 10 shots down, difficult. But it's not impossible to pick up a 5 and 5 and back in it, so...
Exactly.
It's your mental approach if you think you can make it. You know, that's a big part. If you give up and you 10 shots down, I'm never going to make it, then you're never going to make it. But if your mentality is, I still have a chance, and I'm going to battle for it, and I'm going to try it, then...
It just shows you now that in a case also human. It's the first hit that I see 2 bowls about 3-4 meters short and 1 a meter through. Let's see what Martin's going to do here. They're definitely holding 2 shots can be free. It's a brilliant bowl here. Brilliant. Yeah, he's in it. Oh yes. That is in it. So that is definite 3 shots. Can be 4. They say the difference between bowls and golf is you're going through all the same actions. Your stance, your head down, your backswing, your follow through. The only difference is between golf and bowls is with golf you've got a club in your hand and with bowls you've got a ball in your hand. I think that's why golfers adapt so quick to bowling.
I quit golf to play bowls, and I'm not regretting it one day, because I've never lost a bowling ball, so I'm only a golfer.
It's true. Absolutely true. This is what you're going to get another ball into the head.
So I don't know, to knock those ferrets. Not worse.
Didn't make any chance. Let's see what. I don't think Brian is going to leave it like that. At what age did you start playing bowls? No, he's not happy with his head. He's not happy with that ball. Let's see what's happening now. That's going to be short.
I started playing too late, but at 29 I started. I had a bad rugby knee, and I played golf, but I was quite a good golfer, but in those days there were no carts, you know, so not all clubs had carts that you could drive. So the first 9 was great, and then the second 9 was terrible. So frustrated me so much. And then there was a day that they had for the old age home, to the benefit of a golf day. But after your round of golf, you played like 10 ends of bowls. And that introduced me to bowls. And that was the last time I really played golf because
He tried to make a difference here, but unfortunately I didn't do it.
that was my golfing career. So I quit golf and just played bowls since then. And like I said, I'm not regretting it one day because it's way less taxing on my knees. And, so I really enjoy golf. But again, if I knew better, I should have started earlier.
Jenny walking up to the head to come and have a look what's happening there. It seems like we're holding 3, can be 4 shots, 3 and a measure.
But it's very difficult to convince someone to play bowls if you're a youngster. You know, we spend a lot of money and time on the youngsters, and very few of them carry through playing until they stop when they get kids and they get girlfriends and boyfriends, and when that happens, then they out of the game because it's still regarded as old man's, white man's sport, and so those are challenging stuff. And you can't tell the guy, listen, you're going to see the world with bowls. Like, if you're a good rugby player, you can play all over the world. Bowls is a bit different. You play for South Africa, you only go to world championships and, once or twice maybe. And so there's not that much, become a BMX rider and you've got to go and get on the world tour and you're in another country every week, or skateboarding or anything like that. So there you can properly see the world. And so to convince a youngster, listen, this is what's your future in the sport, then it becomes difficult to get them to play the sport. As a professional, you can't become a professional. That's another thing. You can't earn money unless you play tournaments like this and win it. But other than that, there's not real, can I say? En die aanmoediging, daar's net motivering om te speel. Apart from the physical, if you're not as a physical rugby player or something like that, then,
And yes, 100% correct. I agree 1,000% with you there. I had the opportunity to start playing bowls when I was a youngster. My grandmom said, come and play bowls. I said, I'm not old. What my friend going to feel if I start playing bowls? I'm still too young to play bowls. And what a big mistake. And you mention it now, and a lot of people, I would say the majority of people I speak to, always say it's a pity I didn't start earlier. They all regret starting too late. And unfortunately that is happening because you think it's a old man sport, old man marbles, and that has changed. I've heard some stats a week or two ago, I can't remember it, I'm not going to give you stats, but a couple of years ago, let's say about 10 years ago, the average age was about 70 plus, and it has significantly come down to less than 70 or something now, and which is great. It seems like the green is getting a little bit quicker now. You can see the guys going through, Again, black ball is always brilliant. Let's see. Peter, must admit, in the last 6-7 years, are really playing brilliant balls. He's got a brilliant rhythm. He's really got his rhythm, and it's just pulling up a little bit short here.
Coming back to the youngsters and bowls, my son, he got his Protea colours a year or two ago. When he was at school and started playing bowls, how he started was, he was playing rugby, but he always was, it wasn't the greatest, but it was in the seaside. So, and the school that they were in hardly had matches for the C team. So then he wouldn't play, but he would practice every week. So I said to him, come play bowls. You'll get a game every time you go to the club, you'll get a game. So he started off, but he also wore different clothes. He never wore his bowling clothes. He never told his friends that he played bowls. Wore other clothes until he got to the club and wore his bowling clothes. So, again, when he's a national player, then it's they put up the jacket at school and well done. But that's a part where it stopped. There's no backing at schools for bowls. It's not regarded as a school sport.
But don't you think if youngsters start playing brilliant bowl there, Gareth. A little bit short, but just around the front runners. Don't you think youngsters is got a big opportunity to get some colours in bowls? Because there's a lot of opportunities for youngsters under 15 up to under 18, 21, all around. So there's a huge opportunity for youngsters. And I agree with you, there's a lot of people, youngsters playing bowls, sport, whether it's hockey or netball, rugby or whatever, they're just not good enough to make your first, second or third, maybe fourth team. But they love their sports. And then that is great to start playing bowls.
Yeah, it's an option for those people to play. You know, even physically disabled people. You know, you give them an option. I have a photo on my phone where a guy sits on a skateboard with one arm. He does no legs and only one arm, and he plays bowls. No, yeah, very true. Yeah, 100%.
That was a great ball from Ineke going around and drawing the shot. Let's see what.
But the motivation, for me, it goes back to the motivation to get the kids to play. You know, you're not going to make the national under 18 side. You're not going to make. There's no national under 15 side that goes and tour Australia or Scotland or anything like that.
Yeah.
The under 18 rugby side, if you make that side, you have world championships. You know, you have all that. Now we send two guys to go play indoors in the international tournament indoors. We don't even have an indoor green. We have one that's 2 rings up in Pretoria, but that's basically for the. It's not an open. It's not a club that is like has like 100. It's for the old age home, the retirement village. That's basically their indoor thing. But so that makes it. You know, a lot of the stuff are being. What can I say? Internationals.
Unfortunately, no, it's actually great because it is elite ball out there. So, yeah, well done. I mean, he was not happy with when he delivered, but it turns out to be good.
The bottom line is that at the end of the day, you as a young player, you want to compete internationally. That is your main goal. And where do you get bowls? Don't offer you international world championships. Out of the 5 people, one must be of a different color that goes, or the 4 people, the 5 that goes. So there again, it leaves open 4 spots for for other players to be able to make it. And it's not going to be a youngster. You look at the teams that are made up. All the under 15s and under 18s, they don't get any international exposure until you are getting into the senior side.
That's correct.
And you go, this lady that plays in the next side, she's a netball coach for one of the schools. And she can hardly play bowls because they travel so much with netball. And that's the school club. Then they go there, then all over the country, and then they go overseas. So once we get to a point where your bowls can go overseas, you can compete internationally as a youngster. Then you'll get more participation.
Playing a brilliant ball,
That will encourage you to play bowls and be able to go and see the world. I had an argument with, not an argument, I just put my point forward with the old president of Bowl South Africa, and I said to her, listen, how do I motivate my son? I said, listen, play this game, give up all your time, and because it takes a lot of time, give up all your time, and you won't be recognized on the street, you won't get money for it, you're just going to do it for the love of it. How do I motivate you to take up the sport? And so she couldn't answer me. She said, unfortunately, we do not have TV time, we do not have this, we do not have that.
Brilliant.
Jane.
Really two brilliant balls from Jane.
She's a Protea director for the blind. I told you earlier, with the visually impaired. She's one of the directors, and she's got the national colours,
Absolutely awesome. You see, just back to the youngsters, I agree with you, and all the sport is actually in the same situation. There's a very few people.
Got a great goal there.
He's making, but I think it's still free there.
beter difficult for Jen because Martin is a rank novice, so she needs communication. See what's going on.
I see what she's going to do now.
You should just roll.
Seems like she's missing one hand white there. Yep.
Trying to get the grinds. Knock that over.
Even got to ask for same shots. Let's see if we're going to play with some weight again. Let's see what he's going to do here.
He's liking it.
He's not because he's learning a little bit.
I think a little bit more weight.
Let's see what they want to do. So after 14 ends, the score moves up to 10-17.
Last end now coming up.
They really did it.
15 end games.
Yeah, they really did pick up some nice. But just back to the youngsters again, Paul, is that I think if they start focusing, first get the provincial colours, because you've got a big chance of making a provincial side under 15 or so. And that is also good for you if you have provincial colours, because a lot of people won't get it in rugby or netball or cricket or whatever, because there's only a certain amount that can do it, but bowls is so huge where they can do it. And then start focusing on later on. So if they start focusing on first getting a provincial colours, I don't know what you think about that, instead of just focusing on getting international colours. Yes, people really bowling
I will
balls.
reserve my opinion. What I'll say will get me. I'll just keep quiet. Sometimes some provinces, when you want to get to under 15 colours for your province, you just need to be under 15.
Yeah.
There are 4 players available, so all 4 of you are going to get colours. So I come back to why they are playing. Playing for provincial, and then from there
You go international. No, then there's nothing for them.
go to Cravenbeek, you make the SA under 19 side, you go play in the World Championships, you get exposure all over the world, you get contracts to play in France, England, Japan, everywhere. You're not in the right province, you won't get selected for the national side in bowls. So when you're in a, you have to, unless you win the national championship.
Wow, what a ball. Well ball, credit. Yeah.
If you become the national champion, it doesn't matter from which province you are, you'll be recognized. But if you don't do that, you're dead. So if you're in a small little province, like Sedibeng withdrew from the inter-districts, or not Sedibeng, no, they didn't have enough players.
Yeah, there's one team that I think that was Sedibeng that withdrew, a ladies team or something, the B side.
It's crazy. When I played province, they started bringing in that you can't be over 60 to play in the B side, and that killed Sedibeng. All their B side players were over 60, all of them, and so I don't know. It's a difficult one to gauge and to argue, because for me the motivation beyond that is they go to Bloemfontein, we spend a lot of money. Both South Africa spends a lot of money of getting all those provinces. Some provinces,
great ball. Oh, just missed it. Wow.
some provinces send 3-4 teams to the BSA, to the nationals. That money could be used to send our national players to compete more regularly overseas.
Yeah.
You know? So
You've got a valid point there, absolutely valid point.
we've got Wayne Roberts. He's ranked number 4 in the world, and he played what? How can you be ranked number 4 in the world if you haven't played against international opposition regularly? So you do well at the SA Masters, which none of the other people compete against, and you get ranking like that. So that makes a bit of a farce of of the whole thing. How can you become world number 4, but I haven't played against any of the world top 20?
Yeah, that's interesting. In how they just have looked at just missed his line. It's how they calculated to your whether they work on point system or what they do.
The officials travel all over the world to go with the teams, where that official's money could be used for the next tournament to send someone else to the next big competition.
I'm a little bit short here from England.
Malaysia sends players all over the world to come play in the All Cape.
Yeah. Malaysia, I've spoken to Malaysian people one day when a couple of years ago when they were playing All Cape here, is that they've got a school program where kids are attending bowling school. Like we have rugby schools, and they have bowling schools, and if you have a look at the age, 21, and they're playing brilliant bowls as a skip. But they only live and eat and learn bowls. But I personally think one of the main problems is money in bowls. I mean, that is not a major sport, unfortunately. Although we all love bowls, is a little bit wide.
We have money, it's not utilized correctly. That's what I think. It's not used. We spend money on stuff that shouldn't get money, where we could have saved money and used it for, get our players to play more international. Send the best team to, like I say, I might get into trouble with this, so I'll just maybe keep it quiet. It doesn't make sense.
We nearly finished with the first round of the Peter Grant Helderberg 6's here. Helderberg Bowling Club. Lovely weather. Having Jenny on a mat now. Let's see if she can make a difference here. Great bowl. Just a little bit missing the line. Picking up 5 shots in the last 4 ends, so really doing well. Brian Sherwood's his first ball, last end. Great ball, also a little bit wide.
He's just taking an 8. So that's going to use it in the games. Not going to drop 8 like that.
Yeah. Jenny reversing ball. Let's see what she can do. One shot down. Looks great bowling. Looks very good. Looks very good. Oh, unfortunately, just a little bit. Great weight. How many members do you have here at Helderberg now?
About 130.
Nice size club. Oh no. Drop your weight.
A direct shot, as I call it, taking the head. And they have direct access to the jack.
Let's see what Jenny's doing. She looks good. A little bit wide again. Brian wants to play Jenny. Even say, no man, let's play. Be positive.
Pick up the end, get the point.
He is holding shots.
Yeah, you can just sell it.
Let's see what he's going to do here. Oh,
Yeah.
that could have been against him. Well done. Brian's side winning this one 18 points to 10 after 15 minutes.
Tea time now. So once the guys are up tea, we'll bring you the latest ranking, and then who the next game will be. Hope they don't swing the rings now, so if they keep it the same direction.